We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green, synthetic putting greens, and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial.
Meineke on San Pedro, doing car care right.
All right, back at it in the World Cup today, the quarterfinals are Vegas. It will be France and Morocco. Is France your favorite now? Was France the favorite the whole time?
Yeah, they've been right up there. It's pretty much France, Spain, and Argentina.
Okay. Argentina had a struggle,
But
huh? How about that?
That is just divine intervention at this point in time with them getting through their last 2 games with Messi on the pitch. But I like France. I think if the semifinal of France and Spain, if we get there, could be the best game in the tournament.
Okay. All right. 505-246-0610. 505-246-0610. Emails Jeff at sportsanimalabq.com. And JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. I want to get into this. I know you guys probably got deep into this and much more soccer people. And that's why I think I'm going to offer maybe the same, maybe a different perspective on it. I don't know where people are going to go in your soccer viewing beyond this, right? Maybe, and I'll use me as an example because that's the example I know. Not a guy who watches soccer. My brother, his kid, they got a team, they got a Premier League team, and they got their thing, and it's cool. It's not, like I told you, man, it's not my thing. I'm not mad at anybody who does it. But I have enjoyed this level. And I don't know that I'm going to sit down and watch a Portland Timbers LA Galaxy game because I don't know that I would enjoy it the same. I don't know that the stakes are the same. I don't know the quality is the same. Is that fair?
It's 100% fair. Like, you don't, coming out of this, it doesn't always have to be means soccer's taking off in the world or soccer's awful. It has its spot. It has its niche. There's fair conversation to have from the United States in terms of player development, things that they want to approach along those lines. But once every 4 years, it's easy to rally around the United States if that's the hat you want to wear for the World Cup because you're invested. Yeah. You're not just going to then go be invested in pick your club as you just laid out.
Yeah. I mean, the Seattle Sounders or LAFC or whatever. I mean, it's cool. And by the way, it's okay. Right? I think it's okay. Now, maybe if you pick up a Premier League game or you say, hey, where's this Holland guy from Norway? Where does he play? I want to watch more of him. Or I'll watch an Inter Miami game because Messi finally caught my attention. Or so Christian Pulisic plays for whom? All right, how do I watch that? Like okay. And that's the game will grow a little bit. And maybe that'll become your club and you'll watch a little bit more. Or maybe not, and you'll watch in 4 more years, just like you watch gymnastics and bobsledding and beach volleyball in some respect, right? And either way, I think it's okay. I think the people who are soccer people certainly are going to beat the drum, as they should, to grow the game in this country. And I think naturally the game will grow in this country. Look, I think this was played at the perfect time. It's in the middle of the summer. If this, remember 4 years ago when it was played in Qatar and they played it in November, right? Because it was so damn hot. There was like 190 degrees. I'm kidding, right? I mean, so if this was played during football season, like just say they did this in September, October, how do you think it would have gone? It got lost a little bit.
It would have gotten lost, and there's no way to replicate playing on your home soil.
Okay, but even if it was on your home soil, if it was during football season, how would it go? Well,
fine, but
yes, exactly. Well, but yeah, no, it would have been received, and it would have been good, but yeah, no, 100%. And so that's its spot in the landscape. When is MLS season? Is when soccer season always blows my mind because I never know when it is and when it is. So when is
soccer season is now?
Okay, but
for Major League Soccer,
it runs what month? It's really long. Does it run like USL March through October?
It's similar to that.
So it's March through October,
and they are switching it up, so they're going to get lost even more.
So what are they going to go to?
They're going to go to what everyone else does,
which is
winter, spring.
So starting in December, January?
No, not. It would more starting, August, September, running through.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Well, in the American landscape, yeah, I think that's right. And I understand why they would want to they would want to sync the calendar on a global landscape, and it makes sense. The players are global and they're all over that. I get that. But I think, for what it does in America, look, it's okay that in either way, this is the beauty of this is it's exposure to a demographic, or not even a demographic, just a population of people who did not typically consume soccer. And I'm squarely in the middle of that. And I'm not too proud to tell you, I've enjoyed a lot of it. You know, I found myself in the hotel the other day watching, what the hell was I watching the other day? Tell me what was on 2 days ago.
Probably Egypt and Argentina.
Yeah, no, that was during the day, and then the night game was
Switzerland,
that million
Colombia that
to
went
0-0.
to penalty kicks, and every center back that's taking a penalty kick this World Cup's in the stands.
Yeah. But it was on, and it would never be on. Like, I mean, for me, if you say, hey, put on the Seattle Sounders Sporting FC game, I'm like, no, right? I wouldn't have done it. But this was on. So I tried it. I enjoyed it much more than I thought I would, by the way. But it was at this level and with these stakes. But I'm going to tell you, I'm probably not your guy who's going to sit there and consume more USL or more MLS. And that's okay. If you are, awesome. Then you found something new that you like, and I think it's great. But don't let anybody shame you one way or the other. You've got your passions, you got your likes. If you expanded it because of the exposure to the World Cup and the World's game, I think that's awesome, man. And if you're going to sample a little bit more, I think that's great. And if you're like, yeah, I'll catch you in 4 years, I also think that's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. To me, I understand, especially in this medium and what you see, like you want to have your take, you want to capitalize on it. Like, it can be something you enjoy, and it doesn't mean soccer is exploding or soccer's dying. The reality is this is the biggest world sporting event. It's a lot of fun to enjoy. You put on that USA hat, if that's who you root for, ride the roller coaster, be disappointed once again, and we'll see you in 4 years.
Yeah. However it is. I'm interested in where you are, man. Are you into it? Did it pique your interest? Did it make, and you know what it might have done too? It might have even secured or validated your thought, I don't like the game. Cool. People like that with baseball, football, whatever. That's why, man, that's why you got so many damn channels in your sports pack. That's cool too. You're like, yeah, Jeff, I don't get it, man. It's boring as hell. And I can't watch 1-0 games okay, cool. I enjoyed it. It was way more physical than I thought it was going to be. So, look, I'm just kind of curious where you are and how you come out of this as now we hit the quarterfinals and going into the final, what, week? 2 weeks?
Yeah, the final will be played on July 19th.
Which is a week from Sunday. All right, 505-246-0610. Uriah Tenette's going to be in studio with his dad coming up at 8 o'clock, the Lobo point guard. Looking forward to having that conversation. Want to get into some of the college football stuff that's going on. A lot of the NFL stuff. Boy, we got camps opening up here in a little bit. Who's going to be the Cowboys' number 2 running back? I got a little Devin Dampier for you. How about that? Little Devin Dampier, the former Lobo quarterback, now the Utah quarterback. When we come back. Hey, the biggest check that you may receive this summer, it could be sitting in your jewelry box right now. John Thomas Jewelers is holding a big estate buying event, and it's 3 days only. It's next week, July 14th, 15th, and 16th. So John Thomas Jewelers is hosting this exclusive event. Featured buyers are nationally recognized experts from beneficial estate buyers. It's an opportunity to receive top dollar offer for your valuables. You'll get a professional evaluation. There's no obligation to sell. You bring in jewelry that you've got, and you will receive an offer, competitive offer, on the spot at John Thomas Jewelers. If you decide to sell, you'll receive immediate payment. So bring your fine jewelry, your diamonds, your gold, silver, platinum, luxury watches, coins, sterling silver, estate jewelry, collectibles, whatever you've got, even if it's broken or damaged, it may have value. If you're not sure if something's valuable, bring it anyway. Get rule of thumb. If you have not worn it in 3 years, you're probably not going to wear it again. And you might as well get some cash. Every transaction is handled privately, professionally, and confidentially. So listen to me. The hours are next week, July 14th, 15th, and 16th at John Thomas Jewelers, 10501 Montgomery Northeast, right between El Patron and San Pedro, or El Patron and Dion's. San Pedro has to do with anything. It's John Thomas Jewelers, 10 to 5, all 3 of those days. Appointments are strongly recommended because this will fill up quickly. Reserve a preferred appointment at johnthomasjewelers.com. Turn your forgotten valuables into cash that you can use this summer. John Thomas Jewelers estate sale next week, July 14, 15, and 16, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Make your appointment at johnthomasjewelers.com.
Brought to you by the TK Bridal Bash.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. savor the day.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Interesting time right about now between the soccer, the media days. It's talking season. Camp's going to open. Baseball's all-star break is around the corner. LeBron still doesn't have a place to play, does he? That didn't happen yet. Wherever he wants. It's the opening, except for the Lakers. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM. AM 610, the Sports Animal. Jeff Symbieta, they let me back in the building. Appreciative of that. JJ Buck, 505-246-0610. Rudy, good morning. You're on the Sports Animal. Hello, Rudy.
Good morning. Hello, fellow sports animal. I'm kind of in the every 4 years like you, Jeff. I had two really good friends, debate partner and a law partner that loved soccer. And so I got force-fed a lot of soccer every 4 years. Okay. But I am enjoying the World Cup, and it's a nice break, and it's something to do in this time of sports wasteland almost, you know, when you start watching Little League baseball games because there's no NFL. So I'm welcoming the sports. I wanted to take a minute to just thank Patton Samuel.
Yeah.
I don't know if people have thanked him enough, but what you saw, will you ever see it again?
Not sure you will. I don't want to say absolutely not, but, man, it probably not.
That was that dominant, that just won every race, won every national championship that he ran in, with the exception of one, where he lost the shoe and finished second. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that's legendary, and I'm sure he's going to be a first ballot New Mexico Sports Hall of Fame, if Josh Kerr was.
Should be.
Patton Samuel is, you know.
Yeah.
But what he did to put UNM track and field on the map is just something amazing. So I want to take a minute to give him a shout-out because the humbleness of how he went about his business was truly remarkable. And I know he wanted to come back for his last year, but you can't turn that kind of money down.
What kind of money is he chasing?
You know, in professional track, it's not mind-boggling, but it's more money than anybody in this country probably has ever seen of his age. You know, he's probably going to get hundreds of thousands. I don't know if he'll get the millions, but I think he'll be up there around 200, 300,000 a year. And who knows what happens when you compete professionally and then you get a shot at the Olympics coming up here in 28.
Yeah, I just don't know what kind of money's there, but yeah, good for it. It's a great opportunity, and I think he's done everything he can possibly do at this level, right?
You know, I sponsored Josh Kerr when he was inducted into the Sports Hall of Fame. We talked just a little bit, and he said, you know, it's more money than I'll ever see doing anything else. Yeah, that's so it's something that they love to do. So I'm counting it down. You know, if you miss the deadline to get your Jason Eck bobblehead, shame on you. Shame on you. I want my Jason Eck bobblehead, and I want it now.
You will get it at the first game. Get it when it's available.
Looking forward to that. I think it's going to be, you know, when was the last time people were talking about going to the first game?
Yeah.
All summer I've been talking to people. You going to the first game? Of course I am. And on a bittersweet note, it'll be the first year since 1962. Like I said, my mom won't make it to a Lobo football game. Maybe there's something we can do. I don't know. She's rallying, and we're going to see if we can get her good enough. Maybe we can get her to a game.
Good. Well, our thoughts are with you, man. I appreciate you. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rudy.
You guys.
You guys get into halftime a little bit?
We did. We spent almost the whole segment on it yesterday.
I'm not into list radio, but since it's July, that might be the time. He has got to be at the very top of the list. And I say at the very top in those first four. I don't even know who the others would be. The most accomplished Lobo athletes ever. Right?
There's no doubt. 5 NCAA championships in 3 years?
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody can say that. He, the distance runner who won the NCAA championship in the 5,000 and the 10,000 is foregoing his senior year. He's going to go pro. And again, I don't know what kind of money there is in professional track and field. I know there is money. And so he'll go and he'll run meets around the world and have that opportunity. He said, finishing my education remains a priority, and I'm proud to continue working toward my degree while pursuing my professional goals. I'm incredibly grateful to my family, coaches, teammates, UNM, and everyone else who has supported me throughout this journey. Now, he has evidently signed with a brand, according to Sean Ryder. He's been on an NIL deal with Hoka the last couple of years. And he'll get a lot of interest after winning national titles in cross-country in indoor and outdoor track. Yeah. I mean, right at the very top of the list. When you talk about the greatest Lobos ever, pick your sport. I don't care. Period. Josh Kerr's got to be up there too. But I mean, 5 national championships. 5 national championships. Go ahead. I'm listening. Exactly. All right. When we get back, let's kind of get this clock on schedule. I want to get into the Devin Dampier stuff a little bit. And not just him, but what it means for players like the former Lobo quarterback. Having 5 years of eligibility. Saw him briefly yesterday. Really good to see him as well. 505-246-0610. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610 Sports Outlet.
This report. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green, synthetic putting greens, and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network.
So one of the beneficiaries, and not certainly the only one, of the 5 years to complete 5 years of eligibility in college athletics is a guy you're a bit familiar with, Devin Dampier, who was a quarterback here at the University of New Mexico. He was talking at Media Days yesterday, and ESPN's reporting that while Devin is hoping to enter the NFL draft after this season, I haven't seen him on many of the draft charts, especially with the class that they're expecting to come out, right? Have you seen him on a lot of them?
No, but he definitely could work his way up.
Well, sure. I mean, depending on how he plays and what the season looks like. He's going to have a decision to make. So with the new eligibility models, if you're going into your fourth year and you've not utilized a red shirt, then you do have the option to come back for that fifth year. He's a 4-year starter. Quote from Devin yesterday at Media Days: "I want to go to the league this year. I would say that's my dream and aspirations, but I guess it's a nice safety belt for me to know I do have another year now." Kind of eliminates all the suing, all the people getting their 6th and 7th years. I think it makes it fair all around. End quote. I think. And there's other guys that it's interesting, you know, who's on this list. And if you're not familiar with them now, you will be here in a few months. But guys like Avery Johnson, who's at Kansas State, Jalen Rayner at Iowa State, Nebraska's Anthony Colandrea. Why do I say Colandrea? He used to be at UNLV, Colandrea. And UNLV's new quarterback, Jackson Arnold, along with Aiden Childs at Northwestern. There's a bunch of guys who are like this. And I think with the class this year, you know, let's just see what kind of year Devin has. But it's supposed to be a really, really strong quarterback class out. And so that option's there. But what jumps off the page to me is it eliminates all the suing. Because this is where we were all going to sue and get another year anyway. And so now they've made a damn rule. Well, of course they did. Or at least I say, of course they did. It makes sense they did. That doesn't mean, of course, they did, because you don't normally do the things that make sense.
The suing is never going to stop. There'll be lawsuits forever. Now it's,
in regards to eligibility, you think?
It's now just, when you think about the NCAA, you're going to think about lawsuits.
Wait, so you think guys are going to be suing for 6th and 7th years? And it's going to be a medical
be
red
like,
shirt?
hey, it's not fair. I tore my ACL twice. Why can't I get a year back?
So it kind of feels like they've eliminated, or at least they think they have, until it gets litigated in court, to your point. They've eliminated the medical red shirt, right? They've eliminated the red shirt, essentially. The red shirt used to be you'd sit out a year with not losing eligibility, so you'd have 5 years to play 4. Now you have 5 to play 5. Basically, the thought processing. We've eliminated the red shirt year, or you can play 5 years after your 18th birthday or graduation until you're 23. to try to reel this thing in. You're right. There's going to be, hey, I blew out my ACL. Don't we got like a 9th-year tight end playing somewhere?
I bet we do.
I'm pretty sure we do. Wasn't that a story about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago? Like Miami, Oklahoma, somebody had a 9th-year tight end. Like, all right, what are we doing? And I get it, man. It sucks that you kept getting hurt, but I mean, like sometimes life sucks, right? Well, it's not fair. You're right, man. Life's really not fair. How do you feel about that? So now where they are now that they've set parameters, or at least they believe they have. So let's just say a guy does miss 2 years because of recurring injury. Should he be able to get a couple of years back?
This one, so I think they're trying to find a happy medium between not necessarily having these situations, but those are outliers. If we're talking about injuries, like multiple injury guys, versus trying to figure out how to navigate, I think, the JUCO world and the eligibility of those players, where if you play 2 years of JUCO, theoretically you come in, you still have then 3 years to play D1.
Where are we with that now? It's those count for your 5, right? I mean, that's what they're telling you?
I would assume so.
But that's the Diego Pavia rule, right? Has that been litigated and eliminated? I honestly don't know the answer to that.
I don't either.
All right. There's a lot of guys who are there. And I also want to get into it, but we're not going to do it now because we're right up against the break, and then Uriah Tenet and Michael are scheduled to be here. I want to get into how Joey McGuire handled the Brendan Sorsby conversation and at the Big 12 Media Day. And we also today are going to get into how do you feel about Congress being involved in the treatment of Caitlin Clark? Lawmakers are now upset. Never mind the war going on. Never mind oil price. Caitlin Clark got a fist to the throat. I got 11 lawmakers sending letters to the commission. What do you think? When a league office gets a letter from Congress, what do you think? Do they kind of smile? Do they smirk? Do they go, holy? How do you think they handle it? It's like the IRS want money? All right, Uriah Tenet and Michael Tenet due in next on the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 670 Sports.
This is The Herd.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on, savor the day.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Being re-recruited and why you decided to say, you know what, I want to come back and play at UNMW.
I've had a relationship with this staff for, going on 3 years now. After last year, my mind was in a space where I didn't want to leave. That was never in the plan to leave. I just have a lot of faith in this coaching staff, and they have a lot of faith in me. And, the fan support here, it's not like any other place in the country. So, being able to play in front of 15,000, every single night at home, you always want to do that. And, you know, my goal is to make it to the NBA, and you know, they're playing in front of 17,000. So, you know, getting that opportunity in college is just, you know, huge.
You know, I hear people all the time say, I wanted to go play at the Pit. I heard about the Pit. Maybe you came on a recruiting visit. And the Pit, one thing, and I remember doing a game when Rob was doing TV. It was a December game, and I want to say it was the Alabama State game. We did post game. You guys came from behind. You were down double digits in the second half. And Coach Olin came over, and I said, you guys haven't experienced a Pit game yet, right? And he said, oh, no, this was something else, right? And then you get into conference play and you experience a Pit game. When you come and you think you know about it, and then you play in front of those fans, what's the difference? You really can't know until you do it late in the season.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, you know, the first couple of games, you know, maybe about 9,000-10,000, and then once it's conference play, you know, you start to get 13, 14, 15. You know, it ends up being a sold-out game against San Diego State. You know, just being able to have that opportunity to play in front of those types of crowds and just that fan support, you know, it's truly a blessing.
Michael, it's got to do your heart good to see. I mean, because the smile that just popped on his face when he started to talk about those games, right? That's your boy. That's genuine. That's not manufactured. That's got to do your heart.
Yeah, it does. And, you know, growing up, his whole time growing up, I used to tell him, you know, he really loved basketball. And I said, you know, the game's going to love you back. I think that's part of the process of it loving him back, him getting an opportunity to play in the Pit, having a great announcer like Rob, you know, just the whole everything that he's experienced since he's touched down here on campus. We get people walking up to us. Last night, the three of us were out to dinner with a couple of his friends. The people at the restaurant came up and were talking to us. The lady here in the front in the office, you know, the reaction that he draws is sort of the love that I think the game is loving him back.
He's Uriah Tenet, and Michael Tenet's in with us. Did it take you? Are you used to it yet? Are you used to being a star? Takes a minute, doesn't it?
I want to get used to it, but, you know, you want to still feel surprised. You want to have that good
Yeah,
feeling.
no,
It
there's
always feels
humility.
good. Yeah.
It
always feels good, I would say.
When did you realize you can jump like that? Like I'm not gonna lie, man. When I first, okay, the dunk contest, you win the dunk contest. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. I mean, you, what are you, 5'10"?
Yeah.
All right, 5'10" dude can get up. I'm 5'10". I could never touch the rim. I was stoked when I hit the backboard, right? But then when I saw it in a game, when you went up and go over dudes, when did you realize you could do
that? Well, always when I was younger, I've always wanted to dunk. I told my dad that. My older brother, 5'7", 5'8", he was able to dunk. So I've always wanted to dunk. My first in-game dunk was sophomore year, and then I just started dunking after that. Once I got used to like just dunking and dunking and dunking, you know, I don't even like shooting layups. I really don't. So
I don't like you shooting layups.
I don't really either.
Is there a chip on your shoulder thing? I mean, look, I hate calling you, you know, a little man, but in that game, right, you're 5'10" small, right?
Yeah.
5'10" is an average sized human being. I think we all walk around right at 5'10", but in that game, you're a small guy.
Yeah.
Is there a chip on your shoulder that you play with?
Well, I mean, I always think in my head, like, if you're able to dunk like the way I can dunk, I mean, I don't think you would feel small. So
the way I can dunk,
so you know, I'm not worried about my height. I feel just as big as who I'm guarding, who I'm playing against all the time. So I never really think of like size, anything like that.
You know, Ryan, I know you've talked about being a multi-sport athlete and how it was football and basketball. Was there a moment on the football field that you said, you know what, I do want to focus on maybe the NBA playing basketball rather than football? And also, how did kind of playing multiple sports help you?
I've always said I wanted to play basketball. I always wanted to, you know, my dream was always to make it to the NBA. I told my dad that at a young age. But what helps me from football, I would say I was quarterback, you know, IQ, being smart. Also physicality as well. I played defense. You know, I had to go up, make tackles. I had to, you know, come down the line, you know, hit people. So I wasn't really the biggest hitter, I would say, but I was making tackles though. But, you know, using my speed as well, using, you know, I don't know, just, I would say more like physicality and like IQ was the biggest like things I got from football that helps me with playing basketball.
You mentioned defense, and I watched. Your defense was so big this year, and playing with Dayton Albury, and I thought he was tenacious at the point guard defense. I thought he was a disruptor, and I thought by about mid-December, you became that way. And I don't know if you feel you got better defensively last year, and if you feel that way, playing in the system, did that help? Talk about what defense meant, and did you learn a lot about it this last year?
Yeah, learning a lot from Dayton last year. I couldn't have a better, role model. Learning from him in my first year of college, and also talking to the coaching staff. They want me to be a pest on defense. They want me to pick up full court. And Dayton, watching Dayton pick up full court, he was messing people's offense up. Like, it was bad sometimes. Like, he was ruining their possession. But just watching him do it, and then just having my mind, or thinking in my mind, saying that I can do that too, and going out there and doing it.
Yeah, he's Uriah Tenet. He's in studio with his dad, Michael, and Robert Portnoy is with us, the voice of the Lobos. Did you feel that way? Because I know when I was lucky enough to sit in your seat for a few games, I thought the two guards, the word I used was a disruptor, right? I thought they were so disruptive defensively, and really, so by the time a team got comfortable in their half-court set, there was 11-12 left on the shot clock.
I think that it's a contagious thing, right? And so, DA was a veteran guy, right? And so if he's out there doing that, Uriah, first of all, he put his own stamp on the game when he came in, because he's just a special talent, a special athlete. But you see that, okay, that's how we do it, right? That's how we conduct business. And Uriah absolutely carried that torch, and now he's going to be leading that way this year in the starting spot at that position. And we couldn't have a better guy to do it.
Well, it's special, and I think you're in for such a great year, and the talent that he is. When we come back, this is a perfect lead into Dayton Albury not only left some impressions with you on defense, but he vacated a number, and there's going to be a number change that Uriah is going to wear. If you've got a Uriah Tenet number 4 jersey, we've got a solution for you. Well, you have a solution for them, right? Uriah does, and Michael does, and Robert does. So when we get back, we're going to talk about the number change, how you can get a new jersey, how you can get your old jersey signed, where you can get it done, when you can get it done, and we'll continue talking with Uriah Tenet and with Michael and with Robert Portnoy when we get back on the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 670 Sports Zone.
The Jim Rome Show. One of college.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is Pro View. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Sports Animal.
Lobo point guard Uriah Tenet is in studio because it's always basketball season around here, is it not? It's July 9th, and coming up on July 12th, which is this weekend, you got a great opportunity. Get yourself over to Cool Springs Trampoline Park between 1 and 5 and bring your number 4 Uriah Tenet jersey. He will sign it for you, and they'll order you a new number 1 jersey for free. This is something that's really cool. It's the opening drive, Jeff Sabieta and JJ Buck. So first off, you wore number 4. A lot of guys wore number 4. Well, look, man, when you get a program like this, right, there's nothing that hasn't been worn. But number 1's your number. DA wore it last year. He has since expired his eligibility, so you get to go back into your familiar number 1. Talk about the number switch and why that's important to you, because guys love their numbers.
The number switch, yeah. First of all, respect to Kenny Thomas, legend. Got being able to wear his number, especially at the University of New Mexico.
And 4 had some meaning for you too, right?
4 does have meaning for me as well. My mom's birthday is on January 4th, and her favorite number is number 4, so that's why I wore it.
Nice.
But being able to wear number 1, that's part of my family. That number is, it means a lot to us. My dad, raised us in the saying of, doing things one way. Every time I step on the floor, I'm gonna go out there and play one way, play hard. It's not just on the court as well, but it's also, in the classroom. There's, just doing different things, in class, go in the classroom, learn everything.
Michael, talk about one way. So then why was number 1 such a big deal to you?
In raising them?
Yeah.
It like Uriah said, it's a way of life for us. We do things one way, in your profession. I think it'd be best for you to go as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Try to learn everything and apply everything. When Rob's on the radio or Rob's doing the many things that he does, doing things one way. And that's kind of our brand, our family ideology. We wake up and do things one way, whether it's him, his older brothers.
And when you get into the one way, do you, I'm not asking you to explain it, but I mean, within your family, right? One way means this.
One way means play hard and learn everything. So if the teacher's in the classroom teaching something, you better learn it. right? If Coach Olin's teaching something, you better learn it.
Yeah.
And then you go out there on the court and you apply it the best you can.
And so that's why you were number one playing football too?
Always.
Yeah, always. So you're going to go back to number one. So those of you who bought a number 4 Uriah Tenet jersey, fret not, because you've got an opportunity courtesy of the Tenets.
Absolutely. The jerseys are the jersey cost, right, is, we understand that it could be a lot. And like we were talking about before the show started, just in this new landscape of college basketball or any other sport, in order to follow your favorite player, if you want to stay with your university
Yes.
that you have loyalty to, you might have to pick a new one every year, and that could add up. You're buying a $150 jersey, maybe for multiple people, right? So now you spent $600. You don't want to do that every single year. So I thought this was an opportunity for Uriah to show his reciprocation of the love that not only he's received, but we've received as well. The fans have been awesome. One way, baby.
It's one
These
way.
fans are one way, that's for sure.
Oh, that's really, really cool. So what they're doing for you, and let's make this very clear. If you have a Uriah Tenet jersey, number 4, whether it's turquoise, what if they bring in a Kenny Thomas jersey? Well, that's a whole other story. Some old school.
We'll ask Kenny about that.
So if you've got turquoise, cherry, silver, white, whatever it is, you bring it over to Cool Springs Trampoline Park this coming Sunday between 1 and 5, and Uriah will sign that jersey for you. And then, so I want to make sure I understand this. You guys are going to order a new one for this person for free.
Yes, as long as they have as long as they purchase their number 4 jersey, or however they got it. As long as they have a number 4 New Mexico Uriah Tenet jersey, they can come in, he'll sign that one, and then we'll order them a new one.
That is so
cool. It kind of came to fruition, after one of the games. I didn't know that Rob and his wife owned Cool Springs, and kind of the symbiotic nature of Uriah having springs. People are always like, he looks like he's jumping off a trampoline, right? And then to find out that they owned Cool Springs, we're like, hey, why don't we do this event?
Because you are Cool Springs.
Yeah,
there's your name.
100%.
Right? You always look at like UT isn't a nickname, but you are Cool Springs.
Cool Springs.
It was in Indianapolis is when the bond that Michael and I have started to form. Really, it's when the Lobos made that great run in the NIT and took us to the semifinals in Indianapolis, and we had dinner with Hunter Green one night, and that's kind of where it started. And this idea, but Michael had the original. The seed of the idea was in Michael's brain, and when we put 2 and 2 together with Cool Springs and the way Uriah jumps at his size, it was just a no-brainer.
Where is Cool Springs Trampoline Park?
So yeah, we're literally right next door to Cliffs. We're right on San Mateo, 5205 San Mateo Boulevard Northeast. It is in the same parking lot as the Golden Corral restaurant. We've been there since we moved from our original location. My wife Tammy Portnoy, incredible, Jeff. She started this business back in December of 2012. So we're going strong, and she took it from a place that we rented initially. We leased for 5 years, and now we own the thing lock, stock, and barrel, and we're rolling.
How are you? Can I call you Cool Springs? Like, do you have a nickname? Do you have a nickname?
I do have a nickname.
Do you like it?
Well,
do you like your nickname?
He loves it.
I love my nickname,
What is
actually.
it?
So my nickname's Fats.
Fats?
Yeah.
Where's that come
FATS.
from?
My dad.
Yeah.
He was a big baby. He was over 10 pounds.
How do you feel about another one? I mean, like, is Cool Springs all right?
As long as it's a term of endearment.
I mean, it's absolutely
As long as it's a term. Yeah, we're rock with it.
He's Uriah Tenet. Michael, his dad, is in studio along with us, as is Robert Portnoy, the voice of the Lobos.
Mike, I want to get your thoughts on what it's been like as a parent during this process, and you've instilled all these values, into your children. You want them to excel whatever they're doing, and then you see your son, get to college, and it's a completely different world in college athletics. What's it been like for you trying to help him and just learning everything else that goes on nowadays?
So this experience is my third. This is my third college athlete. My older son played football and basketball in Milwaukee. At a D3 at Concordia. My daughter played college basketball at Earlham College in Indiana. So Uriah, his experience has been a whole nother level of fandom, right? And this kind of capped it off. We moved from Sacramento to kind of a small town in Prescott, Arizona. It's about an hour and a half north of Phoenix. And the reaction that he would draw from kids. You know, I wasn't Michael anymore. I was Uriah Tenet's dad, right? And that still happens. And then here, when we got here, it's the type of place that makes him want to continue to strive, right? It puts so much love into everything that he does already, and then to get a fan base and the media coverage, you can tell that there's a connection between Lobo basketball and the community, right? It is a family, right? The fact that we're doing this event and Rob is the voice of the Lobos and he owns Cool Springs makes it even more special for us, right? Everything is family based, and this feels like a family.
It's actually so cool. You're right. I always think players at this level, I don't. You need to be motivated, right? We talk about pro athletes all the time. What are they playing for at the end of a season? Well, I don't know. You're a pro. You're making a paycheck. Well, I mean, now you guys are getting paid as well. But does and I'm trying to find the right way to phrase this. Not that you need motivation to go play a game against Air Force in the Pit on a Wednesday night in January. But when you walk in the building and it's buzzing like that, is there more motivation than as opposed to when you go up there and play at Clune Arena in front of 2,100 people on a Wednesday night in January?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say like, yeah, but like, you know, having the the mindset of doing things one way, you're always gonna be motivated. My family motivates me all the time, but the fans. Yes, they have. They give us a lot of motivation. The fans behind us, them being super loud, they get us going, they get us running, give us a lot of energy. So I would say yes, for sure.
Yeah. You mind if we take a phone call?
Yeah.
Wayne, thanks for holding. Good morning. You're on the Sports Animal. What's up, Wayne?
Hey, my kids are definitely very interested in going. I coach them in youth sports, and they're small too. And they always say, "Well, I'm not going to make it." They don't always try hard because they say that because they're small. But it would be great for them to meet you to show that it's not how big you are, but it's how big your game is. So we'll definitely want to go and check it out because they're great athletes, but they're also very tiny kids. So I would love for them to meet you in regards to that. And then I want to know what size T-shirt you want because I have it. Last time I was listening to you guys on there, I thought about making a shirt for you that said something about one way on you. So I'm kind of curious what size you wear to kind of return the favor back to you of supporting the kids.
I appreciate that. Just tell them to be, tell them that, your height does not matter, size does not matter, you just have to stay motivated. If you love it, keep loving it. It's going to love you back. And size, I would say, medium or large.
And he's a large. He's probably a large.
Large.
Yeah.
We're getting big.
Yeah, you're huge now.
and the idea about the size, right? You don't have to feel undersized. There doesn't have to be a connotation that comes with it. How tall are you? This tall.
Yeah.
You can put whatever adjective you want in front of it. I always yelled at Uriah, "You're too big," right? You'll never hear me refer to him as a smaller athlete. Never. He's big enough to do everything that he has set out to do.
And that's why I felt I needed to put a qualifier. In a big man's game, I guess you quantify it as he's a smaller, right? What do they call the guys who play 4 and 5? They call them the bigs, right?
Yeah.
What are the guys who aren't the bigs? I mean, they don't call them the smalls, right?
But they can get dunked on just the same as anybody else.
Okay? So when you got let's say you're playing man-to-man defense, right? Magic Johnson was a 6'9" point guard. Now everybody's like, right? But you're guarding a 6'6", 6'7" point guard, and that's happened. Yeah. Right, and he tries to post you up. I mean, I know you feel you're quicker than him. You love him on the perimeter, but when he starts to post you up, what's your mindset? Because I know you feel that you can handle it.
Be physical. Don't allow him to put me right into the paint. If he wants to post me up or different things like that. Be crafty. Be quick. Use my feet. I'm faster. I'm quicker. So swipe at the ball if he gets it. I'm not gonna jump with him. I could jump with him.
Yeah, no, of course.
But my advantage is lower to the ground, I would say. So, try to steal it before he gets to his spot.
Uriah's yoked. And I watched the practices, and it's hard for his teammates to move him. So I think what he said there at the beginning is the point. Like, don't let that 6'6" guy get where he wants to go. And Uriah's very good at making that happen. And then you know what? He's also the crafty part. He's smart too. Like as soon as he thinks the ball's going to get entered, he knows exactly where to go to get in that passing lane and take it away.
Do you like defense?
Yeah,
I think because I watch.
all of the games.
Yeah, no, I watch you, and like I feel that there's a lot of players who love. Everybody loves scoring, but defense is a chore. But I got to do it. I watch you. I feel like you enjoy playing defense. Is that fair?
Yeah, I like whatever it takes to win. I want to do.
Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a part of the game that you're really good at. Just a few more minutes. Uriah Tenette's in studio. His dad Michael's here with us, as well as Robert Portland.
Uriah, what's it like just as a sophomore, though, to be able to take on this role and embrace, as you said, being noticed by everyone, maintaining that confidence, that humbleness, but then having to step up and be a leader at this point in your career?
Yeah, being a point guard, you got to be a leader. Not even just coming into the second year, but I had to learn to have that leadership role a little bit last year as well. Point guard's got to be the most vocal. I'm still working on that, I would say. But yeah, being able to get this role in year 2, the coaches, once again having faith in me, having conversations with me about trying to step into this leadership role, it's truly a blessing, I would say.
In that regard, I'm done listening to, well, they're not going to be good because they've had turnover. It's college athletics in 2026. Like, I'm done with that mess. So you've been out there, and it's early, but you are a leader. It's you and Jake and Chris back and a bunch of dudes who are speaking German and French, and is Austrian a language?
We got Italian out there, too.
Italian
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
To ask how good is just an unfair question, but when you look at this group, and I know it's early, man, and I get it's July 9th, and you haven't come together, but is this team in your mind saying, wow, that's a championship caliber team that we can make a little bit of a run here? I mean, are you as good as last year, better than last year? How do you feel early with this group?
Yeah, this team is really good. We're going to be really good, I would say. There's so much potential on this team. Super smart. Our chemistry, that we've been building, is just getting better and better each and every day. And I think we have a chance to be better. I don't want to go back to the NIT. Nobody wants to go back to the NIT. We want to make it to March Madness, and our chances are really high this year.
Yeah.
And I think, and I wouldn't even say really high. We're gonna do it.
Yeah. I look at this team in again, for me, I've been doing this so long. You watch names on paper when they come down the ramp in a pair of shorts. That's when I get excited about them, because the guys come and go so much. But I look at the variety of guys. It feels like an Eric Olin, what he wants, right? He's got a lot of guys. I listen to people say they need more bigs. I don't know, man. You're really big on the perimeter. It feels like you got a couple of bigs down low. You've got experience. I got a guy who, Jake Hall, I think, can shoot the basketball pretty well, right? You're a creator.
Pretty well.
Yeah, right? That was, and so you got one of the best shooters in America. You got a terrific experienced point guard. You brought in all this international flavor. It feels like it's exactly what Eric wants in interchangeable parts.
Yeah, Coach O knows what he wants, and he's gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
And and we're gonna perform.
All right, you got one more? All right, here's the deal. It is going to be on Sunday. Get yourself over to Cool Springs Trampoline Park, 5205 San Mateo Northeast. It's right next to Cliffs, and I heard Golden Corral in there as well. You could share the parking lot. It's 1 o'clock on Sunday, this Sunday, 1 to 5. If you've got a number 4 Uriah Tenette jersey, he will sign it for you, and they will order you. The Tenettes are doing this for you, a brand new number 1 jersey.
Wanted to mention Pepsi, too, a great partner. Cool Springs is a Pepsi house. The Lobos are a Pepsi house, of course, and they're going to be out there. They've got carnival-type games that they're going to set up for the kids. There's going to be a prize wheel, and they're going to be sampling their new products. They bought the Poppy brand, so they're going to have that out there. It's going to be really cool, and I think it'll be a fun time to be had for all. The event part of it and getting to, take your photo and get a signature with Uriah, that's open to everybody. It's free to everyone. And, Cool Springs is an incredible place. If you haven't been there yet, check it out.
Yeah, no, I think you should. Congratulations on all your success. Uriah, congratulations on everything. It's super stoked for you. I love when good things happen to good people. And obviously, you come from good stock, and the one way is the right way. And so congratulations on getting back in your number 1 jersey. And best of luck this year. Appreciate you guys spending some time with us.
Thanks for having us.
All right, we'll get back to you in the open lines at 505-246-0610 on the Sports Animal Meineke on San Pedro text line and the phone lines. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because
Meineke on San Pedro text line 505-246-0610. Your emails, Jeff or JJ at sports.wbq.com. This will be a short segment because kind of got to get this clock back on schedule. What'd you take out of it? You know, watching him talk about the new guys, and I'm not going to sit here and ask anybody to make a prediction after 3 workouts with a bunch of dudes he's never met before, whatever, however many.
And I'm not sure if they've actually had multiple back-to-back days with the entire team together yet.
Right, but just and of course he's going to say we're good, but just talking to him a little bit off, I think he's really impressed with what they've got and the versatility of what they've got. And this feels, you got out there yesterday and got to see him a little bit. It feels like exactly what Eric wants, right? A bunch of really interchangeable parts. He's got one of the best shooters in America. He's got a point guard coming back who he trusts, who's incredibly smart and athletic and plays defense. And then he's got all these parts that he can do a whole lot of different things with.
Versatility, switchability inside, the ability, really 3 through 5 to give him different looks. Kind of one true center on the roster, and then I think guys that will be willing to step up in different situations to play inside. And it kind of goes back to what they want to do defensively with really taking away the gaps and being in the lane. And you can do that when you have size, 3 through 5, because they're going to have to pick up a lot, especially just with that backcourt, which is athletic. But again, you hear the doesn't want to get pushed off his spot, which is not going to get pushed off a lot. But I think the versatility, I think you'll see this defense take a step forward this season.
Yeah, I do too. And I think that's something that is really important, Eric. And I always thought one of the biggest reasons they were good defensively started at the top, that nothing came easy just walking the ball up the floor. I thought Dayton Albury was so good. And again, I'll use the word disruptive. And I thought Uriah became that as well. And, by the time you get comfortable and you're able to set your offense, that 30-second shot clock has dwindled down to, 11, 12, and it limits your options of what you can do offensively. And I give a lot of that credit to those point guards.
It's an important piece of the puzzle. First person to stop the ball.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that. And the other thing is, it's really cool, that he's switching numbers and they're going to go out and buy you that jersey if you've already bought one. They don't have to do that. They don't. That's just part of the game. Hey, kids switch numbers and you can go get a new one or no. And I think that's really cool. So that's all on the table for you. And anything you heard there, you can get in. Let's break and get this thing somewhat on the track. And then I'll start going through. I got a ton of correspondence from you. Maybe it's because I've been gone for a couple of days, but I got a lot of emails, a lot of texts as well. 505-246-0610. You're going everywhere from World Cup to bowl perspective to freshmen in college to, all over the place. So we'll hit them all. And keep them coming at 505-246-0610 on the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610 Sports Hour.
This report is sponsored by Duracell, built different. From remote to automatic.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of Celebrity Green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, backed by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gala Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on, savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action.
Right.
All right, what do you have to say? Let's have Uriah Tenet in studio for a couple of segments, along with his pops and the voice of the Lobos, Robert Portnoy. It's always hoop season around here, I imagine. 505-246-0610. Emails Jeff at sportsanimalabq.com or JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. On the Sports Animal Monarchy on San Pedro text line. Good morning, fellas. Jeff, JJ, with a total of 8 teams remaining alive in the World Cup, which country do both of you think will win the Cup? Me, I'm going with either France or England. Thanks, fellas. By the way, Jeff, JJ, you guys look awesome on the YouTube feed. It's from John in the Duke City. How about that? You look great. Combed my hair today and everything. I know everybody's on France, and it's hard not to say France. How do you feel about England?
Feel like it sets up well for them.
Kind of do too.
They have the players up top and make a difference. I can't wait to see Holland versus Kane, just who steps up, makes a big play in the box, but I think just the total package is France.
It's hard to go against them, isn't it? It's hard to go against them. They play Morocco today. That's your one game today. Steve from Michigan, like to get your thoughts on if conferences in college football will follow suit with corporate sponsors like what the Big 12 did with Monster. Abso-freaking-lutely. Look, JJ, I said this, 5-7 years ago, didn't I? At some point, they're not going to be called the Big 12 or the Big 10 or the Mountain West. They're going to be called the Pepsi Conference and the American Airlines Conference and the IBM or whatever. You're right. Give me a cryptocurrency. I told you this a long time ago. They're co-branding now.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was there and look, Monster was everywhere. But football, men's and women's basketball, it's Monster Big 12. And everything, the patch on their uniform is going to be Monster Big 12. The field branding is going to be Monster Big 12. And I believe as a revenue stream, yeah, I believe it's only, when I say only, I believe it's $1 million per year per team. I think it's like a $20 million a year is what I saw a report. But JJ, yeah, I absolutely believe this is where it's, I believe that for years.
100%. We were talking about it yesterday, just in terms of what would make sense for Mountain West to get any type of deal, or even in University of New Mexico. I know, I think Culver's is on Wisconsin's jersey, and I saw Coach Eck like a week or two ago kind of like post something about it and then kind of throw out some like Blake's or other names like that. And it's an opportunity. Maybe get Dion's on that Lobo jersey.
Well, so New Mexico State's got a jersey patch. They've got Into the Mountain Gods. And I don't even know that's got to be a local company. It makes sense, FedEx for Memphis or somebody local. But I mean, if somebody comes in and, whomever it happens to be, you probably have a number that you put a value for that real estate on your jersey. And now that it's available, I think, just about everybody within a year, if not this year, everybody's going to have them. It's a revenue stream that, yeah. And I don't care if it's $350,000 or $3.5 million. It's revenue that you didn't have before, and if someone's willing to pay it. And does it have to be Blake's or Dion's? No, what if somebody comes in from out of state and...
Doesn't have to be, but...
No, it'd be great. But I just don't know that they've got that kind of money that's going to hit your number, right? Nusenda spent a lot of money. That's a local credit union that put their name on the pit, and they put the name on your football field, right? Like on the field, like they bought that real estate at 25 yards. But... yeah, yes is the answer. This one is, I don't know who it's from, but it says from a bull. It's from Freddie. From a bull perspective, and I guess this is. So I just got back from Big 12 Media Days. The Pac-12 had something. I'm going next week to Mountain West, and I went there as a bull executive director and as vice chair of the bull season. It says, from a bowl perspective, is it important that conferences present themselves in a media day setting? Does any bowl committee want to watch 8 separate Zoom-type presentations on teams to do their due diligence on a conference? I don't think it matters, Freddie, from media days. I mean, honestly, from where I sit, you could have a great presentation at bowl or at media day and go 3-9. It doesn't matter to anybody, right? So from my perspective, and I think all of us would say it doesn't matter. I think the media day is more for the media than it is for the Bulls. Why do we go? We go there for the relationships with the coaches and with the athletic directors and any media who wants to speak with us. I mean, I would tell you Big 12, I don't know exactly how many Bulls were there. But, Holiday, Poinsettia, Fiesta, I think I didn't see Rose, but I saw all of the New Year's 6 bowls except for Rose. So that would be 5. And then, Neville's 2 games, Frisco, Vegas, Liberty, us, Sun. There were probably 15 bowls there. Independence Bowl was there. So, yeah, I mean, we go for relationships and to make sure that were there, and it's, you know, but from that perspective, JJ, I don't think it matters. Do you? I mean, as far as, you know, how do they present at media day from a bowl perspective? It go get eligible, and let's see what makes sense.
Yeah, you laid it out perfectly. Media, we want stories, want things to talk about, get interviews, get stuff up, and then the rest of it's networking.
All right, on the email machine, this one's Jeff at sportsanalytq.com and JJ at sportsanalytq.com. Maurice says, Lobo football equals a 10-year-old girl? Question mark. Jeff, a couple of years ago, my cousin's kid was an awkward, skinny 10-year-old regular girl. I recently saw her, and I couldn't believe the transformation. This is kind of weird. Actually, you're freaking me out. She became a cheerleader, matured physically, leading me to ask, whoa, when did this happen? That's your niece or your cousin. Likewise, over barbecue and beverages in the backyard over the 4th, I floated the idea of going to the DC Gladiators game, to which I was told we want to see winners, and that definitely isn't Albuquerque's baseball team or indoor football. We'll wait until Lobo football starts. Whoa, when did this happen? When did Lobo football become the team to see? All right, I see your roundabout correlation there. Yeah, they matured. How about that? Lobo football grew up from that awkward 10-year-old into that hot young lady that you want to go see. Is that what you're telling me? Is that kind of where this whole thing just went with me? Yeah, they matured. People, yeah, they're attractive now. Lobo football is attractive. It's kind of what Rudy was saying earlier in that phone call, right? People are saying, hey, are you going to the first game? I mean, you're going, right? I'm going. We want to watch this. I want to see what they look like. Central Michigan's first, then Mercyhurst. Then you go to Oklahoma. I was at a 4th event the other day, and a bunch of those people, are you guys going to go? We're driving to Oklahoma. We're going to Oklahoma. Are you guys going to go? Like, I haven't thought about next week, let alone September 19th. I guess I should start thinking about
it. The countdown is on.
Yeah. Did you get your Eck bobblehead? Did you get the real one sticker?
No.
Me neither. All right. We got more of these. We got a whole nother hour to go. I'm going to get into the Congress getting in on the Caitlin Clark. JJ, Congress is getting in on Caitlin Clark. 11 Republican lawmakers sent a letter to the WNBA. We'll go there as well. Want to hear from you at 505-246-0610. What you think of Uriah today? I thought he was really good. It's the opening drive. He's JJ Buck. I am Jeff Simmons. It's 95.9 FM and AM 610 Sports Center.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Evergard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of Celebrity Green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep. All your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle.
And KNML, the sports animal. Now it's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal. Here's Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
Well, what's up Thursday? Back to it in the World Cup today. The quarterfinals will be underway. They'll play it in Foxborough, France and Morocco. 2 o'clock our time, so the world can watch it at prime time. That's what you get today. And we're off and running in the final 8 of the World Cup. Coco Gauff is playing this morning at Wimbledon in the women's bracket of the Wimbledon. She is in a third set tiebreaker. The 7th seed is in a battle with 10th seed Karolina Muchova. Muchova won the first set 6-2. Coco won the second set 6-1. And they are JJ. They are 6-6. And Muchova is up 6-5 in the tiebreak for the right to advance. This is the semifinal. The winner will go on to the final. This is intense right now. Remember when we used to have a TV in here to watch highlights?
You remember?
You remember we would watch something live. It was really, actually, I'm turning this thing on to watch it. All right, Uriah Tenet was in, and we got to enjoy him and his dad. And again, if you want to take advantage of that, Uriah is changing his number to number 1. And what just happened there? And coming off of number 4. And if you, in fact, have a number 4 Uriah Tenet jersey, you can bring it over to Cool Springs Trampoline Park, 5205 San Mateo Northeast. And you can do that on Sunday from 1 to 5. And he'll sign your old number 4 jersey, and they will order you a number 1 jersey for free. It's really cool.
That's super awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool that they're doing that. So I enjoyed him. Were you more surprised he or Jake Hall came back?
Jake Hall.
Because of where Jake Hall was said to have been getting the offers?
Yes.
All right. I might be more surprised that it was Uriah.
And hearing Jake Hall talk about the lure of a blue blood program.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
Because I think it's, you'll never know. Maybe one day down the line, they'll talk about the situation. But when you heard the reports, kind of who was interested in Jake Hall, I think Byron Mullins coming back to UConn changed the course of this Lobo basketball team.
That's probably right. Right? Because then there was going to be a guy that it was in front of him, and he was going to have to play behind him. And I mean, the money was still going to be there, but it was the opportunity. Yeah, I guess Uriah more than Jake because of the relationship that Jake had with Eric Golan. I thought they, I know I said this throughout the majority of the regular season that I thought if Eric came back, then Jake would come back, and it ended up happening that way, but it wasn't as cut and dry as that, obviously. All right, 7-7 in that tie break with Coco Gauff and Muchova, so we'll watch that really closely as that goes through. You're in today, 505-246-0610 on the Sports Animal Meineke on San Pedro text line, and in on the emails, Jeff at sportsanimalabq.com and JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. Lobo Hobo said, I'm tired of the big stick ripping off the OD, Jeff. Yesterday, I tuned in and guest host BV and DC had stolen from the opening drive, had on the current announcer and Lobo basketball player Uriah Tenet. I swear one day I'm going to hear Babalu hoeing over there. Maybe. This one's from Dan. TDS is real equals Lobo soccer. What is TDS? What don't I know? It says returning Jeffrey. Oh, Trump derangement syndrome. Duh. TDS. Returning Jeffrey and Juan Jose. I couldn't believe how many posts I read on that social media thingy. Boy, I sure hope Belgium wins now. Or Trump jinxed the U.S. men's national team. Reminded me of all the old decals over the years, how they keep Lobo football and drop a highly successful Lobo soccer program. Not sure I understand the correlation. Do you?
It's there somewhere, I guess.
Okay. I don't get it. Ron wants to know, have we talked about Mountain West Plus yet? Knowing the OD, I think they're going to be happy having to pay $80 for another crummy net stream that can't be used for anything else. They can't watch their NFL football on it. They can't use it to watch Columbo rerun. Have we talked about the Mountain West
this
Plus?
actually had a extended conversation with Jeff Grammer about this on Tuesday morning.
Okay, how'd that go?
It went well. Of course, shout out Jeff and his new column that he's dropping, touched on that, but we talked about the Mountain West Plus and the Mountain West wanting to do something to bring in revenue, but I don't think there's an appetite for this at all.
You don't? What did he say?
Because the Mountain West, you're going to pay to watch softball and soccer?
Well, that's not what you're paying.
What else is on it?
Well, you're going to have a bunch of your basketball and football on it, too.
No.
What do you mean, no? Any game that's not picked up by CBS or Fox is going to be on.
But not things you're going, like the football schedule, there's 2.
Okay.
They're home games.
Yeah.
And
how many basketball games are going to be on there?
I don't think there's going to be a ton of basketball games on there.
You don't think so? Like all those games that were on altitude, are they going to go on the Mountain West Plus? Or look, I get it. It's another subscription, and so what is it? $10.99 monthly, $80. But so if you subscribe before what? September 30th, you get 15% off.
Because especially when we're talking about those games being home games.
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah. So $68 for a year on the Mountain West Plus. Look, and if you subscribe, you identify your school, then your school gets some of the money, right?
Yes, they get a nice chunk of it.
Okay. So would you have been better off, like they say, we don't need the revenue stream? I give everybody for free. I'm not. Look, I'm not mad at it. It just doesn't surprise me. So you're like, okay, they should have kept it for free.
Well, I don't know who it benefits.
Well, it benefits.
We'll see. We'll have the 2-3 year window to see what the subscriptions look like, how many games. I think people will have an appetite for it. Conference play. Yep. So I'm sure there should be some conference basketball games at San Jose State, at Air Force that you're going to need to watch the Mountain West Plus for.
So there's 3 football games on the MW Plus. 2 of them are home games. Mercyhurst and UTEP are home, and then the game at San Jose State on Halloween. Okay, and look, you're going to have your people who scream about attendance but sit home and watch the games anyway, so they're going to complain about that. And as far as men's basketball, I don't believe that they've put television on those games yet, right? They've not. Yeah, they've not. They haven't put out a schedule. But I'm going to guess, just what I mean, there's not much schedule up right now. There's Utah Tech, Northern Arizona, Santa Clara, Utah State, New Mexico State, and St. Mary's. They haven't filled out the schedule yet. Yeah, I'm going to guess there's going to be about 8 games that'll be on the MW Plus. Plus, you get to watch all the other games if you want. I don't know, man. It's not for me to say $80 is expensive or not expensive. It's another streaming service that you used to get for free that now you have to pay. Is that kind of where you guys landed on this?
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
What did Jeff say about it?
Well, he laid it out kind of the same way. You understand why the conference is doing this.
Yeah.
And for me, I look at it more as, you're barely getting views with some of those other programs, and I think those just might go away with if anybody tuning into that. You're going to rely on family members, stuff like that, but
yeah, those people are all buying that.
Yeah, we'll see. I think what happens, especially conference basketball, is probably where the MW Plus will see a rise in people jumping on board.
Yeah. And again, it's going to depend how much content is actually there. I guess I'm numb to it at this point. I knew it was coming. They announced it was coming months ago, and now they just announced the launch of it. Do I end up buying it? Yeah, probably for $68. I'm going to end up, subscribing for a year. Don't you think? I mean, are you going to end up doing it?
Yeah, I have to do it. It would be Like, to not have it in my position would be a bad thing.
You can write it off on your back.
Make an impact at all, but
no, but I mean,
honestly, to doing women's basketball, the other sports, yes, the games that we're going to need to watch before the Lobos, like this has got to be something that's on my list.
I hope that there's a lot more content than just the games as well. So the MW Plus, because I think this is a fair question. Remember when people need to remember the Mountain West was at the forefront of these conference networks. The Mountain was first. Before there was a Pac-12 networks, before there was a Big Ten and an SEC network, there was the Mountain. Ask the blonde that sang about Jimmy Fredette. It's in her song. And it was actually, content-wise, was good. It was. And people complained about it. They didn't get it. So it says 1,000 plus events, regular season and championships. It says original content from the institutions, whatever that means. So I'm going to assume they're requiring everybody to create X amount of content. So I'm going to guess that means the coaches' shows are going to be on there, right? Or they're going to be, I don't know what that all means. But that's how they're putting this out there. And I'm sure next week she'll be asked about it, Gloria will, and they'll talk a little bit about it. If they give you, like, what's going to make, do you want a weekly show? Do you want, what's going to make you feel whole if you subscribe?
That's a good question. Like, what do fans want from it? Will they want to go back to it outside of a game?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, how much do you watch ESPN Plus? Do you have that? And go watch some of the features, some of the Manning stuff, whatever it happens to be. You go watch a lot of that?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. But it's there for me. And so, look, this is, again, it's college athletics in 2026. Everybody's trying to find a revenue stream. And if it's $11 a month here or $80 a year there, are you going to, yeah, they're getting in your pocket again. I'm not telling you be thrilled about it. I'm kind of wondering though, where it is you're going to feel whole about it. All right, 505-246-0610. I got more from you. Keep them coming. Emails Jeff@sportsanimal.abq.com and JJ@sportsanimal.abq.com. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 670 Sports Animal.
The Drake told to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks. Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of Celebrity Green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fire.
All right, it's over in London. Wow. Coco Gauff, the 7th seed at Wimbledon against Karolina Muchova, the Czech 10th seed, went to a 3rd set tiebreak in the semifinal, and the Czech outlasts Coco Gauff 12-10 in the tiebreak. So Muchova moves on to the final, and Coco Gauff is out 6-2, 1-6, 7-6 with a 12-10 tiebreak. Heartbreak for Coco. Wow. So the other semi is the 12 seed Marta Kostyuk against the 9th seed Linda Noskova. And it could be an all Czech final. Heartbreak for Coco Gauff today at Wimbledon. It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck. All right, I got to go. So when you get a letter, you're a sports league. All right, how do we feel about Congress getting involved? Like all of a sudden, in the last year or so, it used to be, I don't want Congress, I don't want the government involved in my sport. And then over the last year and a half, it's been, we need Congress involved to help save college athletics. And then the president put together the College Football Commission, right? And so maybe we feel different. How do you feel blanket-wise when Congress gets involved in your professional or collegiate?
It depends on what they're getting involved in.
All right, so you're good with them getting involved, trying to regulate college athletics?
I think there had to be something a little extra to push the powers at be to start to get on the same page.
Feels it. All right, now they're in on the WNBA. I wonder how many of the 11 lawmakers who signed this letter have watched a full WNBA game, have watched a game other than just seeing Caitlin Clark. 11 lawmakers led by August Pfluger of Texas. All of them are Republican lawmakers. Sent a letter to the commissioner of the WNBA, whose name is Kathy Engel, demanding that the WNBA take, quote, accountability for multiple attacks, end quote, against the Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark. The letter, it described Clark as the face of your league. And it talks about how she's generated fan interest and increased the television ratings and corporate sponsors. And it suggests that she is on the receiving end of what it says, quote, unnecessary physical hostility and violence. And they talked about the hip checking and eye poking and recently being struck in the they are concerned by the reports that, quote, attacks against Clark may be racially motivated, end quote. Here's part of the letter. Quote now this letter from the lawmaker. As commissioner, you have an obligation to ensure that every player competes in a safe and professional environment, both on and off the court, free from violence, discrimination, or retaliation. If discrimination or retaliation is occurring and creating a hostile work environment, we support any appropriate investigation by the Department of Justice, the Department of Labor, or Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, if true such conduct could constitute violation of federal civil rights law, end quote. JJ, the 11 lawmakers have requested that the commissioner and the league reply by July 24th. Basically gave her 2 weeks to answer 3 questions about the league's review process for what they are calling physical hostility and violence on the court. They want to know how the league holds players accountable for what they are referring to as overly aggressive acts on the court. And they want to know what steps the league is taking to protect their players from harassment. After the shoot around yesterday in Los Angeles, Caitlin scored 9 points. The Fever said, quote, our organization nor Caitlin has had any interaction with anyone in this congressional group, and we were unaware of the letter. We have been clear in our public comments and in our ongoing dialogue with the league about the priority of player safety. Our players and our fans know where we stand on these issues, and we will continue to stick up for our team and standard of excellence. Quote. All right, dude. The league, I don't know what happens to the league if they don't respond by the 24. I mean, if you're sitting in the league, I guess you could just blow this off, right? I mean, you're not required, are you, to respond to 11 senators and reps? Or are you? I guess they could. This
is a joke. Like the league, there's a conversation to be had about, all right, suspensions, fines when players are crossing the line. They continue across the line, then you need to continue to suspend and or fine players for breaking rules. But this just screams of
grandstand
special treatment for Caitlin Clark. The question you ask, how many of those people watched the WNBA game? Zero. It's just jumping on a bandwagon of, oh, this is a thing. Let's send our letter out there to the support of Caitlin Clark. And I'm sure Caitlin Clark's probably like,
please stop.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, yes, the WNBA doesn't need one of their best players beat up by the rest of the league. That's understandable. The last thing they need is for then everyone to see this. And then Caitlin Clark's like, I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
You're not helping her?
Please stop. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I got to believe she's sitting there and just going, no, please stop. Right? I don't need Congress people coming to my defense. I don't need letters. I don't need to be the front. I don't need to be the target anymore. All right. Do you believe she's a target?
Yes.
More so than anybody else in that league.
Yes.
I do.
But is it over the top? It's acknowledged by some that, yes, it's over the top. But it's also, when you're the best player, at times, people are going to take their shots.
I think that's a given. I believe it to be excessive. Do you believe LeBron James took those shots in his prime when he was coming out? Or not even in his prime, in his first couple of years? Did he get treated like that?
What I always go back to in my mind was Michael Jordan versus Pistons. The Congress need to get involved after that. Like,
I mean, they didn't, and they didn't, right? It's physical play, although
the Jordan rules.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think she's got to be sitting back and just going, and now she's got to take it. Oh, so now you got the lawmakers going back. I like crap going to be talked to the floor, and here, send that to Senator. What, right? Here, take this to Representative Pfluger out of Texas. She's just got to be going, do you think at some point she just says, I think she enjoys playing ball. But I think Caitlin Clark could go make a lot of money doing whatever she wants to do, right? Don't you? I mean, I think I think she's marketable outside of basketball, though basketball's why she's marketable. But do you think at some point she may just say, I don't need this?
It's a possibility. My hope is just that the league has fair conversations and then just continues to, or starts to punish players that cross the line. Yeah. It's clearly evident when things go on, because also the place you don't want to get to is getting to a sense of now you're just protecting that player. Like there has to be an absolute balance. Yes, Caitlin Clark is a superstar, but then if you tell people, you know what, you actually can't play her, you have to Olay and just let her do everything, then that's also detrimental. So it's a fine line this league has.
I totally agree with everything you said. I would love to hear, and I don't know that we will for another 10 years, a candid conversation on why the animosity towards this. Like, what is it you don't like about her? Is she cocky? Do you feel that she has been given something that she's not earned? Do you not like her because of her race or her sexual orientation? Do you not like her because, like, what is it? Because there is animosity. There flat out just is. she is as responsible as anybody who's ever played that game for the money you're making, the travel upgrades, the charter flights, the exposure of your league, hence the exposure of you, and hence your value. So where is the animosity? I'd love a candid conversation. Because I don't believe we've ever heard that.
I think there's obviously frustration from other players, and I think it's because like being crowned without doing anything. And so I think there's an element of when you're an athlete, if you've been an MVP in that league, I get no one knows who you are, no one's watching, but you're like, wait a second, we've been trying to grow this product, and then you come in and get everything. But like, there's a sense of I think just you're gonna have that jealousy as a player, but I don't know why it can't be all right. Let's go compete, and you're gonna earn it. And if you're that good, you're gonna get your flowers.
Has she not earned it by now?
Well, yeah, I think she's competing, but I'm saying instead of having that mentality, we've seen players go out of their way to want to hurt her on the court.
I agree.
Take her out on the court, as opposed to just playing hard and having that. All right, let's go get it.
I get that at the beginning. Well, what has she done? And she hasn't done anything at this level. But third year in, hasn't she earned it by now? Hasn't she proven she can play at that level? She hasn't won a championship. Okay, cool. She's not an MVP. Cool. But hasn't she proven her value? Hasn't she proved her worth, her skill, that she belongs? At this point, what are we still doing?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure she's proven herself?
No, I'm not sure kind of what. Like, there's nothing wrong with going at the up-and-comer and wanting to make him earn it a little bit.
Right.
Like,
but at what point do you earn it?
At some point, when is it going to just be competition?
Yeah. All right, 505-246-0610. I mean, how do you feel when you're elected? I mean, your Congress people are getting involved with this. Is this what you want? Got more on the MW Plus too. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 670.
The Jim Rome Show.
To thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is Pro View. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on Pro View Networks.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German Car Maintenance and Repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of Celebrity Green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gala Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Turbo Threads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts.
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea how many people who are not parents or work for the university. So like, and does the AD, does he tune into Lobo volleyball when they're playing it at Utah? Like, I have no idea how many people are watching. None. You say 53, cool. Are they going to lose viewers? Look, I'm just going to tell you, every parent of every kid who's playing is going to buy it. So they're going to make revenue. I don't know the answer to this. JJ, what's more important? Maybe I do. Mountain West Volleyball. Viewers or revenue? Because you're going to make revenue.
Yeah, revenue.
All right. Whether if I got 15 players on, how many players on a roster? 20. Let's say I got 20 players on a roster. 15 from each team are going to, the parents are going to buy a subscription. I got 10 teams in the league, so 150 parents are going to buy a subscription. They're probably going to buy the annual because it's easier than the monthly and it pays for itself. And so I'm going to make 80 times 150. I mean, I don't know. It's not a lot of money. But what's more important, the revenue or the exposure? And were you actually getting a ton of exposure on the MW? They never really promoted it, did they?
They didn't.
Like I thought the MW was kind of a little bit of a hidden gem. I thought the stream was good for the most part. The productions were decent. Granted, they were probably 2 or 3 camera productions in most places, right? There, some of them were minimal, but you got every game that you wanted to see. You got it. Now you're gonna have to pay $80 a year. I'm not telling you it's great. Don't get me wrong. Anytime they're gonna get in your pocket. The access is still there if you want it. Are people gonna go and are they gonna go pay for it more?
I think what you just laid out is the reality of it. It's more beneficial to the Mountain West Conference for those subscriptions than maybe having 100, if that would probably be expanding it, 50 more people watching telecast.
Yeah, like honestly, if I've got Nevada playing Grand Canyon volleyball. Maybe that's bad. I've got Nevada playing UC Davis. How many people are watching? I honestly, I don't know. Maybe it is thousands. I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's not, but I don't know. So now I'm only gonna have 40, but they're all paying. Do I win?
Yes.
I got a little
money in your pocket.
Yeah, I got a little revenue, and I think that's what's important.
$200.
Yeah. Gopher says, when does the cup end, Jeffers? It was still spring when this thing started. Summer's almost over. I was at the big box place last night. Full of back. It ends next. 505-246-0610. We'll wrap you up on this Thursday when we get back on 95.9 FM and AM Sports.
This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
Sports Minute sponsored by Metal Super.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk Find it on ProView Networks. Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to
Jeff, JJ, I believe the final World Cup game is July 19th. Yes, that's Sunday. Week from Sunday. Thank you, John. Get World Cup tonight, or more so today, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, France and Morocco. That game will be in Foxborough, Massachusetts. You'll be able to watch. You get NBA Summer League tonight. It's the top 2 picks going at it. Darren Peterson of Jazz, of the Wizards. Where are they playing that one? Is that a Vegas Summer League game, or where's that?
I believe it's kicking off Vegas Summer League.
Summer League time is here. So that goes through next week. So when I'm there next week, there'll be
hit up Thomas and Mack.
Right. Coco Gauff is out at Wimbledon. It was a third set tie, and Muchova won 12-10. It was Karolina Muchova. Dramatic tie. So she's the fourth Czech woman in the last 6 years to reach the championship match at Wimbledon. Gauff had a match point in the tiebreaker, and she dinked an attackable forehand right into the net. It was a powerful serve. She had a chance to put it away and missed it. And Muchova then produced a lob winner. Set up her first match point. She lost that. Slipped on the grass. A passing shot, but set up another match point and finished it off with a shot to the corner. Coco reached the ball, but her forehand landed in the net, and Muchova, winner Coco Gauff. So where we are, and it's Wimbledon. Who you got today? I mean, everybody's got France today, right? Nobody's picking Morocco today.
I'm on France.
Hard not. It's hard not. Mbappe. What's he? Mid-20s, right? Because I'm watching all these. I'm watching the Ronaldos, the Messis, and kind of feel like we're watching towards the end. And now I feel like the next.
He is 27 years old.
So by the time he's done, right? So he'll play a World Cup at 31 and then at 35. Whatever these numbers are that Messi's putting up, Mbappe's going to destroy it.
Yeah, Mbappe is going to have his chance to be the all-time leading scorer in World Cup history sooner rather than later.
We just got a report on Christian Pulisic. So, microfracture. He suffered this versus Belgium, a bone bruise and a microfracture in his lower leg. He'll be out several weeks. The Athletic reported this. So remember 7 minutes into the second half, he went down. He attempted to take that shot on goal. He struck the back of the Belgian defender and leg. He tried to go on. So that's the injury on Christian. So he probably wouldn't have been able to go even if they won. I mean, it's not like.
Yeah, you're out for a little while.
Yeah. Where was so you had Carlos in here. I know you guys are talking soccer, and we're right at the end. When all's said and done, successful run. Did the way they went out, getting beat 4-1, put a damper on the run for the United?
100%. How you lose can change the narrative. And unfortunately for the United States, when you go down without a fight, that's going to linger.
All right. Thank you to Uriah Tenet, his dad, Michael, and the voice of the Lobos, Robert Portnoy. They were all in studio today. Remember, you can go see Uriah out at Cool Springs Trampoline Park on Sunday from 1 to 5. Bring your old number 4 jersey, and they'll order you a new number 1 jersey. Because there's one way for you. It's number 1. The Herd with Colin Cowherd is next. Jim Rome Show's after that. Kenny Thomas and Unfiltered comes in at 4. And then you get the Isotopes and Sugarland. We're back with award-winning radio tomorrow morning. We'll start at 7 a.m. Adrian produced on the television side. Great work by you and appreciate you. He is JJ Buck. I am Jeff Symbieta. A big day for you?
Huge day.
Enjoy it. Be good to each other, please. Be kind, loving, caring, and sharing. We'll smell you tomorrow.
From the people
We would
who
like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of Celebrity Green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
We've been trained.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.